Hi everyone, it's Chris here. This video is going to be an updates video, just in regards to things that I've been looking for here at Truly Holistic and what I'm finding in regards to the whole ascension process and the connection between the ascension process and our soul. Now, it seems to be the secret in regards to this whole ascension process coming into fruition and speeding up with humanity is the key is in the secret is our soul. Now, I'm finding a lot of information and of components of the soul, what really the soul is made up of, and I've been getting certain connections of the soul that are aligned with our ascension process. So what I'm doing is I'm activating that part of the soul, and I'm opening that soul up to the whole ascension process, okay? Which is allowing that person to evolve with the energy changes that are occurring with our ascension process. And the whole ascension process is obviously also is disclosure of new information as well, because there's been a lot of information and a lot of things that have been kept from humanity for a long time, and it's gradually going to get out there. And we'd like that to speed up a lot quicker than the drips and drabs of what we've had in the last decade or two. So what I'm finding is there's a component of the soul called Rosopo. It's Rosopo. And it's a component of the soul that is linked with the ascension process. And what I'm doing is and this is just been activated within humanity. I'm opening and activating that part of the soul, and therefore this is going to enable the ascension process to work a lot better. Also, I got a message through Source was the most important thing for humanity at the moment is raising awareness of this connection between the soul and the ascension process. Because as we know, to raise our awareness or raise our vibration is giving service to others, okay, which is going to enable us to go through this ascension process and be part of the ascension process. And that's all about increasing our vibration, okay, and it's really increasing the vibration, increasing our soul's ability to manifest ascension, and to it all begins with the soul. The soul is our prized part of what a human is, because we've got to remember that. Another clearing I do is putting a part of the human body or part of your aura or energy body into space-time, and that's removing that component out of the construction of time, because time really doesn't exist. It's only a construct to keep us controlled. And I looked a bit deeper in the meaning of that in the regards that our physical body is really a construct of what we really are. Now, what we really are is energy. We're an energy being. And our soul is the big component of what we are. We're an energy being. So really, this construct to hide really what we are is our physical body itself. And a lot of people will question the fact that, if time doesn't exist, why does the body age? Okay, why is the body aging? Or the ideals of what aging really is, gray hair, and we don't look like we were when we were in our 20s. Now, this is, for me, this is again, it's just an illusion to kind of allow some validity to time. So really, I believe the construct of time goes hand in hand with the construct of the physical body. Because remember, the physical body is only a vehicle for the immortal part of ourselves, component of ourselves, who we are, and that's our soul, and that's our spirit. So I've been really getting deep into that concept. Now, another thing that's opened up to me is the Ascension realm. Now, you might have seen an old video of me in regards to the realms that we have. Now, it coincides with dimensions. Okay, a dimension is a level of vibration. So if you're in the part of you are in the first or second dimension, there's going to be a problem there. We need to lift that vibration up to what is the seventh dimension now. This is where we're at, and this is where we're going to continue to go beyond the seventh dimension in this whole energy process, this upgrading of our energy body. And the realm is these certain realms like the satanic realm. there's the reptilian realm, there's the archon realm, and so on and so on. And what I've been doing for quite some time now is you lifting that part of their body out of that particular realm, say it's the satanic realm, and sending it to love and light. Well, now we've got an upgrade. It's not love and light anymore. It's called the Ascension realm. Okay, so what I'm finding now that, again, this has just happened over the last few days, is that once I put that part of that body or part of that energy body into the Ascension realm, all of a sudden a number of veils are just lifted off at that moment. And it's allowing me to find out the core reason of that problem a lot faster. So we're having to do less clearance, and we're getting places a lot faster. Okay, and now that I'm doing that, I'm finding out when it comes to anything to do with Satan or anything satanic, Arcturians are coming up. And now all of a sudden we're lifting the mask off what Satan really is. And what Satan really is the Arcturian Lord of Satan. Okay, so Satanism is a concept that the Arcturians as well as the reptilians have put in place to as a vow or as a construct. Let's go in regards to what we're talking in regards to a construct and place to kind of say, well, I am Satan, but really they are Satan, but they're the Arcturians are the reptilians. So we're finding a bit more about in the exact identification of what these things are, because the way that this system works is it works on my dowsing, it works on identification. If we can be more as specific as we can in regards to identification of what it is and where it is within the body or the energy body, then we can extract the problem out completely without them remanifesting. So this is really interesting, the fact that this whole Ascension realm is going to enable all the veils to be lifted off, so we can identify the problems a lot easier and a lot faster, so therefore clear out the problem a lot faster. So this is very exciting. I actually just had a client today that we had to lift and remove their left, I think it was the left hip, one of the hips. She was having problems with her hip. She was getting stiffness and pain within the hip. We had to send it to the Ascension realm, and when we did that, it told me straight away we need to remove the Arcturian Lord of Satan from their hip. Once we did that, within seconds, she was saying that she was able to move her hip a lot more freely without pain. Now that is proof in the pudding that we just pop that part of her body into a realm which was the Ascension realm, which enabled to lift off all the veils, find out exactly what was causing that pain, what was causing stiffness within the hip, and then all of a sudden removing that being of the Arcturian Lord of Satan. And then all of a sudden, within seconds, she was telling me that her hip was working a lot more freely and with less pain. You know, incredible. So watch the space in regards to these updates. Also still removing Noah and Popal, which again, we're identifying what type of reptilian they are, not just a reptilian. And these two are the big ones that I'm always finding that we have to clear out and remove, along with their Sulan. And their Sulan is essentially all the dark energy that comes along with it. The satanic energy, the Sulan energy, which is really their form of witchcraft. And once we clear that out as well, we're getting big places with the clients. So very excited to give you this information and watch the space in regards to more updates when they come. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening.